Hello and welcome to Mash on This, Mashable's daily culture and entertainment show that gives you tomorrow's biggest news stories today. Sponsored by Ally's hardest working dollar. I'm your host, Hagrid's small weird dad, Max Knobloch. On Mash on This, we give you a quick rundown of what we think is the best the internet has to offer. Be sure to tell us what you think in the comments, and we'll get to them at the end of the show. Of course, we wouldn't forget. Let's get into it. Okay, President Trump's bad tweets are a daily occurrence. Like FDR's fireside chats, if you use the time to scream about how bad other radio shows are. But yesterday morning, when he lashed out at Morning Joe hosts Joe Scarborough and Mika Brzezinski, the attack wasn't geared towards the show. It was personal. Okay, Trump described Mika as crazy with a low IQ and Joe as a psycho. He also went on to say that they came to Mar-a-Lago on New Year's Eve and she was bleeding from a bad facelift. This morning, instead of going on vacation, Joe and Mika appeared as guests on their own show to defend themselves against the President of the United States. Take a look.
He appears to have a fragile, impetuous, childlike ego that we've seen over and over again, especially with women. It's like he can't take it. And I saw this happening yesterday in real time. We were talking about the Time magazine cover. The White House claims that we attack him. No, we report on his lies. We are upset when he doesn't tell the truth and he bullies people. That is true. We sometimes mock him and have fun with things like we did with President Obama with his bowling. And we were having fun with the Time magazine cover because it was hilarious that anybody would have their country club put up fake Time magazine covers of your boss, or maybe an employer felt they needed to do that. I thought it was hilarious. I still do. I stand by my joke. I knew in real time that the president would be tweaked by that. And I wondered, oh boy, I feel there's going to be a response. And I'll tell you that. Think about it.
Okay, Scarborough goes on to say that the president has an unhealthy obsession with Mika and is much more vicious with women. Trump's comments sparked backlash from both sides of the aisle and reminded everyone, of course, that our president is a big ol' sexist. Okay, as Pride Month comes to an end, here's some happy news. Add Germany to the list of countries now letting gay couples marry. The country's government voted in favor of full marital rights for same-sex couples, including child adoption. The lower house passed the bill by a margin of 393 to 226, and the measure should be law by the end of the year. Oddly, liberal German Chancellor Angela Merkel voted against same-sex marriage, proving that all world leaders are probably just weird and bad. The German legal code has been updated to say marriage is entered into for life by two people of different or the same sex. As a result, celebrations erupted across Germany, and love has poured in from all over the globe to support this monumental day. In Berlin, supporters gathered outside the Chancellery to cut a rainbow cake in celebration of the vote. This was the perfect ending to Pride Month. What's the Chancellery? Nobody knows. NASA on Thursday squashed conspiracy theories that it is running a child slave colony on Mars. Surprising no one, the theory gained momentum after an interview segment on sentient creatine toad Alex Jones's radio show. We actually believe that there is a colony on Mars that is populated by children who were kidnapped and sent into space on a 20-year ride. That was Jones's guest who said that, going on to claim that aside from general colony maintenance, the Mars prisoners are also murdered for their bone marrow. When asked for comment, NASA essentially told the Daily Beast, nope. Now's as good a time as ever to remind you that President Trump appeared on Alex Jones's InfoWars during his presidential campaign and claimed he would not let him down, which is cool. Fun and cool is what that is. Moving on, Voletta Wallace, the mother of Christopher Wallace, a.k.a. Biggie Smalls, called out Kendall and Kylie Jenner's new line of T-shirts. The T-shirts, sold for $125 a deal, featured the Jenner sisters' faces plastered over the album covers of Tupac and Biggie, both of whom are, of course, deceased. Okay, according to Wallace, the Jenners did not obtain permission from the Wallace estate to use his image. Quote, the disrespect of these girls to not even reach out to me or anyone connected to the estate baffles me. I have no idea why they feel they can exploit the deaths of Tupac and my son Christopher to sell a T-shirt, wrote Wallace on Instagram. The Jenner sisters each issued an apology on their various social accounts, and the T-shirts have been pulled. Great. You guys know how I'm always saying, persistence is the key to success. Let nothing get in the way of your happiness. always saying that. Well, unlike the rest of you, it looks like this guy in Singapore who loves KFC actually listens to me. Okay, Farhan made it his mission to get KFC to bring back its Hot Devil drumlets, tweeting at KFC for a year, asking for his favorite spicy drumsticks to make a return. Let's read these tweets. Yeah, so he just tweets at KFC saying, give me the Hot Devil drumlets. Just very persistent. Persistency is all that, I mean, there's nothing special here. He just screams about the drumlets. Anyway, Farhan's dreams of biting into a Hot Devil drumlet just one more time came true. KFC responded to his pleas, and according to Farhan, KFC will be sending him a box of the drumlets next Wednesday before they're due to relaunch island-wide. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Never give up. Let your passions fuel you, and one day you too could get a box of chicken in the mail.